Tampa Family Health Centers is working to reduce health disparities and improve overall well-being of communities. Comprehensive services include medical, dental, behavioral health, and pharmacy care, as well as non-health services that address social determinants of health. Education, outreach, and care continuity are also provided. Over 100,000 patients are served annually. Compassionate and innovative, this organization is a transformative force in community health delivery for Hillsborough County. Florida Blue Foundation is proud to recognize Tampa Family Health Centers as a third-place winner in the organization category for the 2025 Sapphire Awards.
Estamos contigo. Y es por eso que seguimos solucionando el cuidado de salud en la Florida, asegurándonos de que las soluciones sean más accesibles, con planes que cuidan de ti y de tu bolsillo al trabajar con médicos y hospitales para reducir tus costos. Además de abrir más Florida Blue Sanitas Medical Centers que te conectan con la atención que necesites, sin o con copagos bajos. Soluciones para un cuidado de salud más accesible. Florida Blue, tu aliado en soluciones de salud.
Elsewhere. About 65% of the food products in U.S. households purchased in 2020 were ultra-processed.
Drinking water across the country. The cavity-fighting additives. Researchers suggest expanding insurance coverage and simplifying plans could improve the U.S. healthcare ranking.
That news lady said health insurance could help, but I don't want insurance. I want healthier food, and I don't want to eat junk food.
And Maria, you won't have to. Because of partnerships that we have with Florida Blue coming to our side, we're able to build this 40-acre Four Roots Farm campus. And on this campus, we're able to teach you and all of your friends how to grow food in a healthy, nutritious way, in a sustainable way that's good for both the planet and for you.
That's interesting. But what does Florida Blue have to do with your farm? Aren't they just an insurance company?
Some might think that. But here in the Central Florida region, Florida Blue quarterbacks an entire healthy community system, not just touching us and the farm, but many organizations like my good friend, Eddie Morton at Lift Orlando.
That's right, John. In fact, what makes Florida Blue so unique has been their leadership and generosity in helping us address a lack of access to healthcare in our highest priority communities. I stand today at the heart of Westlake's Health and Wellness Center that's made that possible, not only to provide access to healthcare, healthy nutrition, and health and fitness programming along with the Florida Blue Center right here in the heart of 32805.
Wow, that sounds like this health insurance company is here for everybody, whenever they need it.
Oh, Maria, they're not just a health insurance company. They're a health solutions company.
Oh, I see now. I was getting confused between the two. My friend Jenny got an award for being the most helpful in the class. Florida Blue should get one too.
I know, Maria. In fact, they gave us an award at their 2024 Sapphire Awards and Symposium with $100,000 to continue to support the work here in the community.
That's amazing. But I wonder what other organizations within our region are doing to help make Central Florida a healthier community.
Actually, I know exactly the person for you to talk to about that. Let me introduce you to Dr. Mary Lou Sol, the Dean of UCF's College of Nursing.
Maria, I'm so glad to be here and I'm glad you asked. UCF and Florida Blue are both committed to making Central Florida a healthier community for everyone.
That's really cool. How long have you and Florida Blue been friends?
For over 3 decades, Florida Blue has supported the UCF College of Nursing with over $1 million to improve the health of our communities through education and research.
$1 million? That's a lot of money. What did you do with all of it?
Yes, that is a lot of money. And it helped us to establish a professorship to support a faculty member focused on healthy aging within our community and working across disciplines.
I see what you're saying. Florida Blue wants me to be healthy when I grow up.
You got it. And I hope that you become the next generation of a UCF College of Nursing graduate. Go Knights!
Thanks a lot, Dr. Mary Lou Sol. I hear a lot about exercising. My parents are always going to the gym and saying it's important in order to stay healthy.
That's true. Exercising is one of the best ways to stay healthy.
Hey, mister! Who are you? Do you have a gym?
Hi, I'm Alex Martins. As a matter of fact, I do. And I need to make sure that my athletes are healthy and strong to do their best. Florida Blue has been a great partner with the Orlando Magic.
Did you say Orlando Magic? Do you mean like Paulo Banchero and Franz Wagner?
You got it, and because our athletes are champions in the region, they love to give back. And Florida Blue helps us do just that. The Orlando Magic and Florida Blue have partnered for the last 3 years in a program called Block Out Hunger. For every block shot, Florida Blue donates 10 meals to Second Harvest Food Bank, and that has accumulated to over 25,000 meals over the course of the last 3 years.
That's a lot of food. I wonder what Florida Blue has done in Hispanic communities like mine.
I know someone who can answer that. Meet my friend Laudy Campo from the Hispanic Federation.
María, a mí me encantaría contestarte esa pregunta. Since 2019, Hispanic Federation has worked along with Florida Blue in many projects. One of the most important ones is for our senior citizens, and it's called ALAS. ALAS in English means wings, which allows our seniors to learn technology, but also take them to do their groceries, go to the doctor's appointments, all of this with a volunteer accompanying them. The other one is hunger relief efforts. We have provided food to people in need in our community. And you know what? Florida Blue has always been there with us for those events that this last year, we impacted only that event 2,500 people. Isn't that good?
Pero y los niños como yo? Don't forget about us.
Oh, your generations are our real VIPs. With the Florida Blue help, we have been able to deliver over 10,000 backpacks in Orange, Osceola, and Polk counties. Florida Blue brings all of us together to make the Central region the healthiest in Florida.
Now I get it. Florida Blue brings together all of the players to create a perfect harmony. They've harmonized healthcare. Doesn't this sound great? Now I understand what that news lady said. Great health insurance, like Florida Blue, is the way we get healthier. I read online that Florida Blue has way more than these 5 cool partners. They have hundreds of partners all over the 9 counties and have invested over $24 million in the last 5 years. They have services that no one else has, like the Guidewell Emergency Doctors, the Florida Blue Centers, the Sanitas Medical Centers, the Guidewell Medical Center, and the way cool Guidewell Innovation Center. What insurance company does all that? They sound like they're on a mission. But what is their mission?
Helping people and communities achieve better health.
You know, it would be awesome to be a UCF nurse, or even a farmer, or maybe the first female NBA CEO of the Orlando Magic. Gosh, but after hearing Florida Blue's mission, I think I want to work for them.
Promocionando el cuidado de salud en la Florida. Sí, estamos contigo, ofreciéndote soluciones de salud más accesibles. Desde apoyo en nuestros centros Florida Blue para que aproveches tu plan al máximo, hasta mayor acceso a citas con profesionales de salud mental. Todo con más planes que cuidan de ti y de tu bolsillo. Soluciones para un cuidado de salud más accesible. Florida Blue.
So pleased to have you again at this annual event. We are going to have some fantastic speakers, networking, celebrations, and we're really pleased you're with us.
The Florida Blue Foundation is really excited this year. We are celebrating the 20th year of our Community Health Symposium and Sapphire Awards, but we're also celebrating the 25th anniversary of our foundation. Our theme is transforming the future of health. What we're really excited to learn about is the intersection of innovation and technology, along with the human aspect of care, patient-centered care, and how those two blend together.
I think innovation is key. We continue to do the same things, we get the same results, and so we have to be innovative in our thinking, and if technology and AI can help us do that, if it can help us fuel and refuel and further our missions, then we need to be thinking about it, and it's really important.
Thank you. Hi there, this is for my colleague Bill. I have learned so much, and I already have ideas in my mind when I'm going back and some grant writing and other things I want to do that I'm going to be able to utilize, so it's already been fabulous.
I came to this conference to learn more about health and technology and how it'll be helpful in the work that I'm doing at Second Harvest.
20 years ago, the Sapphire Awards started with a small lunch with just the winners, and through the years we have grown it to be a 2-day symposium with speakers and breakout sessions, all culminating in the Sapphire Awards, where we honor 9 finalists who are excellent in community health and really leading the way with how they're approaching this year innovations in healthcare.
It's such an honor. I look through the list of finalists and even the other organizations that are here, and it's just people doing such outstanding work, and to be recognized for that and to hopefully get some more awareness for the issues that need to be taken care of is just an honor and a privilege.
What we love about this event and what we see year after year is folks leave and they take the lessons and the learnings with them, but they also take the network and the folks that they've met in their relationships.
Not only it feels good, but it then really propels us to do our work and continue to do our work and meet the mission and meet the goals of our organization.
¿Tú o alguien que conoces actualmente adquiere un plan de seguro médico familiar o individual directamente a través de un agente o del mercado de seguros médicos? Este otoño, durante el periodo de inscripción abierta, verás los cambios que el gobierno ha implementado en la manera de inscribirse o renovar los planes de salud en el mercado de seguros médicos y en la cantidad de ayuda financiera disponible. Estos cambios afectarán a todos los que adquieran un plan de cualquier compañía de seguros a través del mercado. Por eso, es importante estar preparado y tener una estrategia antes del 1 de noviembre. Analicemos algunas de estas modificaciones y de cómo Florida Blue puede ayudarte. Primero, si actualmente recibes ayuda financiera del gobierno para pagar el seguro, también conocida como subsidio o crédito tributario, es posible que el año que viene recibas menos. Es muy probable que a partir de enero veas un aumento considerable en el costo mensual del seguro. Segundo, tendrás menos oportunidades de inscribirte fuera del periodo de inscripción abierta que comienza el 1 de noviembre. Y tercero, es probable que se necesiten más pasos y más datos al inscribirte. Entonces, ¿qué debes hacer? Es posible que este año más que nunca necesites orientación para entender los cambios del gobierno y tener todo listo para poder inscribirte y recibir el máximo subsidio al que puedas acceder. Ingresa a floridablue.com/mantente cubierto para acceder a más información y comunícate con un experto para que te asesore. Si no tienes un agente, llámanos y te ayudaremos a conseguir un plan que se ajuste a tus necesidades y presupuesto. Los procesos de inscripción y renovación pueden ser diferentes a los que recuerdas y es probable que demoren más que antes, por lo que es importante prepararse. Florida Blue está a tu disposición para ofrecer asesoramiento experto sin costo adicional. Nuestro objetivo es guiarte y apoyarte en este momento de transición. Ingresa a floridablue.com/mantente cubierto.
It was the strategic planning of going out and seeing what the needs are, what our capabilities were, and where we thought we could make a difference. And the work that went into that and the initiatives that came out of that, I think, is what proved to be the winning strategy for keeping the foundation moving forward.
Mike helped to get us off the ground. Bob Lafrano then stepped in and served as our CEO for the next 7.5 years or so, and really important to Bob as well to continue the work of the foundation, to advance the work of the foundation, and to accelerate it in some really impactful ways.
We started with the name the Blue Foundation for a Healthy Florida. The mission was to improve access to health care for the underserved.
We want to make sure that people knew who we were and that we were committed to serving the citizens in the state of Florida.
I do remember Dr. Lafrano in a meeting saying, "We'll be gone, we'll be retired, but years from now I might see a kid riding a bike, down a street and say, we might have helped him yesterday with a foundation grant." And it's that long-term sustainability that I'm really most proud of.
Susan Toller has been leading the foundation since I've been here. Absolutely committed to our community. She's got a great team of people, and they work closely with our market presidents, with folks that are on the ground, really deeply embedded in our communities, to make sure that our foundation is doing the work tailored to each of the locations where we are involved.
We knew, based upon the research that we did, that coming into a community and saying, oh, we're Blue and we're here to help, was not going to work, because you've got to let the people in the community drive that work.
How do we pay it forward? How do we have it continue? It's not about, us coming in with an S on our chest and we're saving people. It is about how do we participate in the change we want to see and create an environment where it can be sustained.
At that time, we were supporting trying to increase the number of nurses in our state, and that has really borne itself out over the last two decades. And we also, during that time, were taking on the childhood obesity crisis. And this was before the federal government really got involved. And so we made a huge difference in that in our state as well.
The ability to be able to bring experts together and the various stakeholders together in the community who understand the needs of the various communities has been instrumental in helping us to determine where we need to focus our time, where we need to focus our efforts, the things that align with our mission.
There's such a huge need in our communities to help uplift families and kids and give hope. We were able to give a grant to a bus that was going around communities giving classes to kids.
I remember that either the first or one of the first grants that we made was to the Malavia Washington Youth Foundation, and to see the growth and the impact has been incredibly rewarding and gratifying, and seeing the difference that they've made in so many people's lives.
I got connected to the organization Guitars Over Guns. I love the work that they do. I think that's such an innovative model, to think about bringing kids who otherwise would be tempted by gangs to actually express themselves through songwriting. It changes the flow and focus of their life.
We give a lot of money out for really good causes, but I think convening the not-for-profits and really providing that support, I think, makes the biggest impact across Florida. Kind of teaching them to fish so that they know how to go out and get the money from other sources as well.
I think the most focused opportunity we have throughout the year is the Sapphire Awards, where we really get to see so much that comes together in that room, lots of partners, lots of energy around the mission and the work that's being done, great educational seminars taking place there, lots of energy as people network through those opportunities.
And so we started the Sapphire Awards to bring attention and to bring light to those organizations, programs, and individuals who are really leading the way in community health.
And I love how we are continuing to serve communities where if we weren't there, I don't know how these communities would get the necessary services and help that they need. And so we're filling the gap.
What I always loved about the foundation was that the mission wasn't to just hand out money, right? It was about helping people create a sustainable model to go forward without our intervention or support.
I think the focus of the foundation will shift to meet the needs of the community as they develop. And the beauty of being able to bring together those subject matter experts and stakeholders, it will help us keep our finger on the pulse as to where we need to focus our efforts and our dollars.
I'd really like to thank our community partners and the nonprofit organizations that we have worked with through the years. They are doing the work and the hard work to deliver services and care for our most needy and our most vulnerable in the state of Florida.
I'm proud of the accomplishments of the foundation, and I really want to hand off to the next group of leaders that come through our organization a fabulous foundation ready to do even greater work in the future.
I would like to claim it, but I'm smart enough to know that it's not my legacy, it's our legacy, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
As a Florida Blue Medicare member, you have a great resource available at your fingertips, our Blue Dollars Benefits MasterCard prepaid card. So, what is the Blue Dollars card? Your Blue Dollars card can be used to pay for out-of-pocket expenses related to specific supplemental benefits, including healthy foods, dental, vision, hearing, and over-the-counter items. Additionally, you can use the card to redeem your healthy Blue Reward dollars. Where can you use the Blue Dollars card? No matter how you're using your Blue Dollars card, whether you're spending your rewards dollars or using an extra benefit from your plan, you can use your card at the same stores. Some of the stores where you can use your Blue Dollars card to buy healthy food, over-the-counter medicines, vitamins, or other health-related items include Publix, Walmart, Winn-Dixie, Walgreens, CVS, Lucky Supermarkets, Harris Teeter, and more. You can only use your card at approved stores. Your purchase will be denied if you use the card at stores that aren't approved. What can you use your Blue Dollars card to buy? Depending on your plan, your Blue Dollars card can be used to help with out-of-pocket costs for healthy foods like fruit, vegetables, dairy, and frozen foods, over-the-counter health items like headache medicine, toothpaste, and more, and costs associated with dental, vision, and/or hearing services. If your plan came with an extra over-the-counter allowance, you can use your Blue Dollars card in addition to your regular OTC benefit to buy eligible over-the-counter items in-store at select retailers or online, by phone, or mail order. Your plan may include a dental, vision, and hearing flex allowance, which is a combined annual total that can be used toward any out-of-pocket costs related to your plan's covered dental, vision, or hearing services such as dental care, hearing aids, and glasses, if covered by your plan. Check your plan's evidence of coverage to see if your plan comes with a flex allowance. You cannot use your card to purchase subscription-type services like Walmart Plus, Instacart, Shipt, Amazon, or others. Also, Healthy Blue Rewards dollars cannot be used toward hearing costs and services. Where can you find more information about your Blue Dollars card and how to use it? Visit floridablue.com/Medicare to log into your account. If you don't have an account yet, select Register Now. You will need to have your Florida Blue Medicare ID card handy to register for your account. Once you're logged in, you can get to the Blue Dollars card portal two ways. You can click the My Plan drop-down menu and select Blue Dollars card under the coverage heading. Or you can click the My Rewards drop-down and select Healthy Blue Rewards. Then click Go Now. Now, select Yes, open a new browser tab to view the Blue Dollars card portal. Once you are in the Blue Dollars card portal, you can view your total balance available. Click on the Flex button on the top right of the screen. Here you can view your transaction history, search for eligible products, or use the store locator. Click My Transactions to check your card balance for rewards or any other allowances you may have on your card. Click Store Locator from the Flex menu to view a complete list of stores where you can use your Blue Dollars card. Simply enter your zip code and select a radius to search. Next, select a purse to use. Your purse is just the name of the allowance you're using. So if you want to spend rewards dollars, choose Rewards. If you want to use your OTC benefit, click OTC. You'll only see the allowances that are available to you. To navigate back to the Blue Dollars homepage, simply click Home from wherever you are in the portal. From the homepage, you can also click on the Healthy Blue Rewards bar to see the activities you can complete to earn rewards.
How do I activate my Blue Dollars card?
Once you receive your card, log in to your online member account at floridablue.com/Medicare to activate your card. You can also call the card activation line anytime at 1-877-205-8005. TTY users dial 711.
What if my card is not accepted at a particular store?
If your Blue Dollars card isn't accepted, you'll have to use another form of payment. Then you can request a reimbursement. Make sure to keep the receipt from your purchase. You can request a reimbursement by logging into your online member account at floridablue.com/Medicare and visiting the Blue Dollars card portal. To get your reimbursement, you'll need to fill in your personal details, purchase details, purchase date, product name and unit price, and upload a copy of the receipt from your purchase. Then submit. For any other questions regarding this process, you can call the number on the back of your Blue Dollars card. So now you have all that information you need to know about the Blue Dollars card and how to use it.
But what if I still have questions or need more help?
Don't worry, you can visit our website at floridablue.com/medicare/member/Blue Dollars. Or you can always call Medicare Member Services at 1-800-926-6565. TTY users, please call 1-800-955-8770. We're available 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. local time, 7 days a week from October 1st through March 31st, except for Thanksgiving and Christmas. From April 1st through September 30th, we're available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. local time, except for major holidays.